Alrighty then, here we are. Successful indie author, 5-minute focus. Turn on the light. There we go. There's Stanley, he's sleeping. Okay, 5-minute focus, episode 333. Almost a year's worth of these things already. Celebrate. It's important that you reinforce the right behaviors, and you can do this with yourself. You don't need anybody else to give you a pat on the back or do other things. It helps. It's nice. But most importantly, reinforce for yourself doing the right things. Not, I'll wait until I make the New York Times before I buy myself that Ferrari. Why? Buy it now. Okay, I'm kidding. You have no control over that. But what you do have control over is finishing the book, finishing the series, putting up an ad campaign, writing the blurb, all different kinds of things that you have to do for your business. Making the wrong thing easy. Don't celebrate a decision to write a book. That's okay. But get the words down. Get those words. Get those reinforced right actions. So this is a standard behavioral thing that businesses should embrace more. Reinforce the right thing. So celebrate what's in your control, like finishing a chapter, finishing a scene, finishing a book, and celebrate it in a way that matters to you. Don't celebrate it in a way that doesn't reinforce doing the right thing. If you're looking for external motivation, yes, you can say, I finished a book, first draft. Now I got to edit it and do all those things to bring it to market. That's cool. And you may get that. People say, hey, good job, good on you. But what's the next step? Do those, reinforce for yourself first, like have a steaming hot cup of Java, take yourself out to dinner, do whatever you have to do to say, yes, this is the right thing. And then take those next steps and then celebrate those next steps to keep moving forward. Just finishing a book, the first draft, isn't an end all of itself. It's steps. We reinforce steps to get where we want to go. So if you need to have that bestseller tag in order to celebrate, understand that's not in your control. You can put it out there if you have it in big categories. And what if there has been a flood of books in the high categories and you don't get a bestseller tag? Does that mean you didn't do well? Maybe this book sold better than any other book you've had before. Why wouldn't you celebrate that? In your control, you got it done, you got it out there, it's a good book. Not in your control is competing with all of these other people who might be publishing a book right now. I've published 3 books in the last 8 days. So, yeah. And I've been working on them for more than a year. So, don't compete. I'm just happy all 3 books are out, and they're selling well, and life is good. So, I'm going to have another cup of coffee. Yeah, the celebration is at the end of the month when I see what are the earnings for that month, and they're doing well. I mean, really well. So this is going to be a great month. That's in my control, is getting them done and getting them out there and making them the best they can be. Not in my control is bestseller tags or huge sales. I wrote a good book, and sales are big in one series, but they're not as big in another. And I look through them and I'm like, okay, this one just doesn't flow as well. So, hey, we take it as we get it. We can rework things and keep moving forward. We all like positive reinforcement. It helps if we reinforce ourselves. Don't cut yourself down. Like I wrote a book and nobody's going to like it. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself, you can live up to or down to your expectations. If you're constantly self-deprecating, you're going to hurt your forward momentum. You're going to hurt your own motivation if you constantly think you suck. I'll tell you, you do suck, but not as much as a lot of other people, and everybody sucks. So, well, it sucks to suck, so no sucking. You're better than that. Your readers will tell you you're better than that. And if your readers are telling you you're not better than that, go in, learn to write better, and be better than that. all within your control. Do it in a way that matters. Celebrate the successes and keep moving forward. Don't beat yourself up. Just finishing the book. Hey, I know this book is bad. It's first draft. I just kind of made it up as I went. And you still celebrate, because that's a lot of words to just wing and get out there. And if everybody could do it, everybody would. But very, very few do. Out of the 100 people who say they're going to write a book, maybe one does. And that one is you, because you're listening here and you're writing books. All right? Celebrate that. Celebrate what's in your control and keep moving forward. Peace, fellow humans.